Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. We're wrapping up the week of live racing today on Sunday with an 11 race card, and races 2 and 4 today are off the turf, but the rest of the races will be on the turf as scheduled on a good turf course with a fast main track, and that's good news because today we have a Rainbow Six mandatory payout, which does start in race number 6. So let's get right to it and send it up to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Bounced around a bit at the beginning was Shenani's Painter. Winning the break was Halo's Dance, with Bloke moving up on his outside. Driving through at the rail, Wildcat West won't be far away. Held up in traffic is Magical Cause, but he's worked to the clear now. He's in the green colors while racing 3 off the leader. In between horses, it's Realtor Danny D, followed wide by Reno Animo. The 2 at the back are Shenani's Painter, and on the outside, Skyline View. They complete the opening quarter mile with Carlos Lugo and Halo's Dance in front by half a length. Bloke is there second, Magical Cause 3 wide third. At the rail, Wildcat West is there fourth, followed by Realtor Danny D. Shenani's Painter moves up inside of Reno Animo, and Skyline View is last. The opening quarter was 24-1. There's less than 5 furlongs to race. And up front, Halo's Dance with a clear advantage now. He leads by 2. Second, Wildcat West. Wide on the course, Magical Cause now third. Shenani's Painter has room up the inside, followed by Realtor Danny D. Bloke has called it an afternoon, and he just slammed on the brakes. Out the back, Reno Animo and Skyline View. 47-3 for the opening half mile. Here's Wildcat West up now to take the lead. Halo's Dance is fighting with him. Shenani's Painter's crying for some clear racetrack. Traveling well into the contest, getting to the heels of the leader with a quarter of a mile left to go. Wildcat West gets the head start, but Shenani's Painter is on the attack now. These two will square off after 3 quarters. In 1:13-2, there's an eighth of a mile to go. Wildcat West responding to the challenge from Shenani's Painter. Shenani's Painter trying to press past on the outside. Final 16th of a mile. Shenani's Painter now starting to hit another gear. He's up for the lead. Coming to the wire, Shenani's Painter will win and win going away in the end. Wildcat West with a great try second. These two were well clear of Realtor Danny D. Then Halo's Dance and Magical Cause. And they're off. Awkward getaway for Nancy Work at the back. Good start out wide for Liesel. Down at the inside, Marine Loves Frank's not far away. Talk Dirty and Brody's Honor come away in the top flight. Down at the rail goes Trash the Trailer. The early trailer is Nancy Work. Out of the chute, onto the main course with the advantage. It's Talk Dirty and Miguel Vasquez on top, a length and a half. Brody's Honor on the outside second. From between horses, here's Liesel moving up. Down at the rail, it's Maureen Loves Frank. Then it's back to the rail and Trash the Trailer, and Nancy Work is at the back. There's 5 furlongs left to race. Talk Dirty has the lead behind an opening quarter of 24 seconds flat. Irad Ortiz Jr. trying to secure the rail without losing too much speed in the process, as the big favorite Marines Loves Frank is in tight toward the fence. 3 wide in Brody's Honor, back to 4th Liesel, on from 5th Nancy Work, and Trash the Trailer is last. So Irad was never really able to secure the rail spot, as dropping back to 4th for the time being is Marine Loves Frank, as Talk Dirty holds the lead. Brody's Honor is there second, Marine Loves Frank is third, Liesel is 4th, Nancy Work with a brief bid, and Trash the Trailer. 3 furlongs left to run. Brody's Honor on the outside and Talk Dirty toward the rail. They've got Marine Loves Frank locked in. She needs room bad. She's patiently handled with Liesel getting started on the outside. Then Trash the Trailer with a quarter of a mile remaining. 47-4 for the opening half mile, 3 quarters. 1:14 flat, they turn for the money. Up to take the lead, it's Liesel. Now clear racetrack for Maureen Loves Frank if she can quicken. 1/8 of a mile to go. Maureen Loves Frank is quickening, and she's doing so under light encouragement. She's up to take the lead now. Let there be no doubt who's best here. It's the odds-on favorite, Maureen Loves Frank. Everyone loves her today. She wins by 2. Liesel was second, close for third. Trash the Trailer or Brody's Honor in a photo in 1:40-2. They broke as one. Captured by Fate from the rail begins the best, and he'll establish a clear advantage on the comeback try from Starship Taxi, who comes away in second. Capitan Fofo third toward the inside. The Rain Man in the red colors fourth out wide, then took a cab between. The trailer is the filly, takes two to wiggle. Half a mile from the finish. Captured by Fate has the lead a half a length. Starship Taxi is second, the Rain Man on the outside third. Zayas looking for room for Capitan Fofo, fourth toward the rail. He had to tap on the brakes, took a cabs on his outside. The trailer is takes two to wiggle, and we have a new leader. The Rain Man bidding up three wide now on to take over. From the fence, that's Captured by Fate. In between horses, Starship Taxi, then took a cab and Capitan Fofo. Quarter of a mile left to go. The Rain Man, he has the lead. Back for a little bit more is Captured by Fate toward the rail. Then Capitan Fofo took a cab and Starship Taxi. There's an eighth of a mile to go. The Rain Man, he has the lead by a length and a half. Captured by Fate is game and trying to mount another effort. 16th to go. The Rain Man is clear. The Rain Man on the board at 2-1, and he'll deliver. On the barn change, the Rain Man wins going away. Captured by Fate second, took a cab third. Fourth was Capitan Fofo in 105-2. And they're up. From the far outside, Too Much Tip gets the first call over Gators being ridden for speed. Nike Can wants forward position. At the rail, Our Little Devil back to Unikoi, who just slammed on the brakes. The trailer is Reagan's Rose. Into the forward turn they race, and up front it's now Our Little Devil who leads narrowly. Nike Can in the two-path, four wide, Too Much Tip, three wide over Gators. Unikoi, who had to tap on the brakes, ended up in a good spot down toward the rail. The trailer is Reagan's Rose, but she's starting to improve a bit. There's not far from first to last, no more than 5 lengths, as Our Little Devil is the leader now. Our Little Devil to the top of the stretch, leads by a neck. Too Much Tip, bidding up boldly now, working between horses. Nike Can tries to quicken. Down at the rail, Unikoi over the top, and Reagan's Rose as they straighten for the drive. Too Much Tip is now on to take the lead. Nike Can tries to cling to her second. Down the center, and Reagan's Rose up the rail, Unikoi. Final 16th of a mile, and Too Much Tip is never out of second gear, and she's a 9-5 winner. Too Much Tip will win it by 4-5. Holding second was Nike Can. Up third was Reagan's Rose, and then it was Unikoi at the 8-3 for the 5 furlong. And they're up. Clean and level beginning. Looking for a leader. It looks like Junior Speed's put into play by Jaramillo to try to gain a clear advantage from Grazer on the outside, who comes away in second. And down at the rail, it's Siddharth. Fitzmo between horses, out wide and Uncle Pip, and moving through Chip Shape. Out of the chute, onto the main track, it is Junior Speed, who has the lead by a length and a quarter. On the inside, and Siddharth from second, from between Fitzmo third. Grazer, black colors, kept out in the clear fourth. A gap of 3 to Chip Shape, and 2 more to the trailer, Uncle Pip. 24-2 for the opening quarter. There's less than 5 furlongs to run. Junior Speed making the fractions. He leads 3 parts of a length. Fitzmo is there second. Siddharth at the rail third. Grazer has been asked no serious questions while racing 4-3 wide. At the rail, Chip Shape is under a loose rein from Paco to try to keep up, and 4 to the trailer, Uncle Pip. They move into the far turn through a 47-4 opening half mile. Junior Speed nursing a length advantage. Grazer up on the outside claims second from Fitzmo, who's back to third. Chip Shape is improving with the rail run. Into the clear comes Siddharth. The trailer remains Uncle Pip. The leader remains Junior Speed. 5/16 from home. Junior Speed by a neck. Grazer trying to get on terms. 3 wide Siddharth. Paco's got a shot if he can find room for Chip Shape. He's going to try to thread the needle inside. Not much room in there. We'll see if he gets through as they straighten for the drive. 3/4, 112-4, and slamming on the brakes was Chip Shape as Siddharth moves up on the outside to take command. From the inside, Junior Speed is battling hard. Grazer needs to do better. Final 16th of a mile. Siddharth is in front. Chip Shape's got a shot. Here's Chip Shape, much the best, and in time. Chip Shape wins over Siddharth in second and Grazer third. Then Junior Speed fourth in 138-4. Ship Shape overcomes adversity in the 5th. Racing in the Rainbow Six. From the inside, Night Orchid gets the first call with Winnipeg Wonder sent after her in the early stages. Living at the Beach comes away down toward the inside and races a joint third. Chard Renee is with her and Tetrahydro looking to angle over. Let's Not Get Too Excited is at the rail with Miranda Sophia 3 wide. Princess Merida is next, a length and a half back to the gray Maricopa. She's at the inside of St. Miraglise. Out wide on the course in Tapazar Girl, and then there's no speed at all from Mystical Charge. Last a long way as they race into the backstretch. 23-3 for the opening quarter. Winnipeg Wonder has the lead by half a length. Up the outside, and Tetrahydro is now tugging while second. Night Orchid backs off to race third. Chard Renee fourth. 3 wide out there goes Miranda Sophia, then Living at the Beach. Let's Not Get Too Excited in the light blue between horses, a length and a half better than Princess Merida. Followed in the blue by St. Miraglise, then it's Tapazar Girl, a length better than Maricopa, and still nothing from Mystical Charge. That's the 12 of them as they head around the far turn through a 47 4/2 mile. Winnipeg Wonder along the rail, Tetrahydro on the outside. Night Orchid will need a way through. 3 wide Miranda Sophia. Chard Renee's been given the hurry up to try to hold her spot. Moving up on the outside, Let's Not Get Too Excited. From the back, Maricopa's the gray circling horses. Living at the Beach just got into the clear and went right ahead of her. Here comes Living at the Beach. Shown open racetrack and moving sharply to the leader now. 3/4, 1:13-1. Living at the Beach has swept by everybody. And with an eighth of a mile to go, she's a clear leader. Let's Not Get Too Excited trying to catch Miranda Sophia for second, but nobody's going to catch Living at the Beach. Living at the Beach gives Irad Ortiz Jr. another one and wins in style by 5 lengths. Let's Not Get Too Excited second, Miranda Sophia third, then Princess Merida and Night Orchid. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off, and Free to Fly leapt in the air. She's 5 lengths last at 1-5. Salsarita was away the quickest with Whip Me Into Shape away in second. Up on the outside, it's Beast of Wildwood striding forward to third. Flashing Diamond was fourth and having to rush up. Free to Fly last of all. She's about 5 lengths off the lead with half a mile left to race. Rajiv Mirage and Salsarita have the lead by a neck. Beast of Wildwood gets first crack at her from second. From the outside, it's Flashing Diamond third. Paco has Free to Fly up to fourth now. She's 2 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is Whip Me Into Shape. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter. Here comes Flashing Diamond with a new dimension, moving up and challenging Beast of Wildwood for the lead. Free to Fly third, Salsa Rita, the early pace setters, back to fourth, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. Flashing Diamond on the outside. The Beast of Wildwood tries to find more. Free to Fly. She's into the clear now and trying to get to the embattled duo. 3/16 to go. She gave him a 5-length head start at the start of the race, but Free to Fly has hit the front, and Paco's sitting chilly. Free to Fly with a lot of hopes in her hooves, and she'll deliver after an early trouble. She'll win by 3 in the end. Beast of Wildwood second. Third was Flashing Diamond, then Whip Me into shape at 1:11 and 3. And they're off. From the center, Got Glee begins quickly. Dealer's Girl has speed. Swirling Candy from the top shelf. Away in fourth is Fightress. Gap of 2.5 to Sweetly Made. Racing ahead of True Heiress. Splitting horses Aficionado. Tony's Rose is at the rail, getting ahead of Bright Venezuelan. The two at the back, Dancing Doll, and I'm praying for that. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Dealer's Girl has the lead. Swirling Candy is second. Got Glee waiting her turn, third at the fence. Followed fourth by Fightress. 3 better than True Heiress, who's outside of Sweetly Made. Then it's a length and a half back to Aficionado. Tony's Rose looks for racing room. Getting started, Dancing Doll. She has to go wide, and they're at the top of the stretch. Dealer's Girl turns for home. On the outside, Swirling Candy takes aim. They're starting to close a ton of ground from the back with Dancing Doll and a long shot True Heiress charging hard. Final 16th of a mile. Who do you like here? Dancing Doll charging down the center. Dancing Doll and Aficionado kick on. Dancing Doll for a narrow lead. Dancing Doll wins. Aficionado second. Tony's Rose is up third. Close for fourth and 58 flat. And they're off. Slow getaway for My Ashley. Quick getaway for Tis Possible Dear. Paco riding her for a clear advantage, and she'll get one. She leads by a length and a half over She's All Woman in second. Bahamian Girl is now third with Miss Miami in early fourth. Bimini is in between horses. Down at the inside goes Awesome Anne Marie, then Nacho Mama, and after a slow break, the trailer is My Ashley. Fleet-footed up front, it's Tis Possible Dear, in front clearly by 3 or 4 from She's All Woman and Bahamian Girl, who race second and third. Bimini, red colors improving to take fourth, back to fifth, Miss Miami. At the rail, sixth, Awesome Anne Marie, then Nacho Mama. My Ashley is eighth and last as they round the far turn. Less than 3 furlongs to run, Tis Possible Dear still clear. From the inside, Bahamian Girl starts to tighten in, so does She's All Woman. Bimini's made steady headway. She's 3 wide for Zayas. Red Cap starting to gain a bit of momentum. 46 and 1 for the opening half mile. Paco looks over his shoulder. The challenge is on his flank as She's All Woman is up to challenge for the lead. From the outside in Bimini, from the inside, Tis Possible Dear. On from the back and Nacho Mama with My Ashley. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Tis Possible Dear has no more to give. Bimini striding forward on the outside to take the lead. She's All Woman tries to run with her up to third. Nacho Mama in deep stretch. It's Bimini edging clear. Bimini will win. She's All Woman second. Nacho Mama third. Then Tis Possible Dear and Bahamian Girl. 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Phasing Tipton is once again bringing the heat to Miami. A red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Recent star graduates include Grade 1 winners Nadal and Bellafina, plus Share the Ride, Dona Veloce, Capano Kicking, and Yopan, with top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. This is your chance to play at the top. The Phasing Tipton Gulfstream Sale, March 31st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
And they're off. Great beginning. From the inside, Zeno gets the first call. Living Vicariously takes him on. Driving through at the rail, that's the Virginian into the top flight. Far outside, King Snake from between. Big Drink of Water. As they head past the half-mile grounds, it's Living Vicariously who leads narrowly. Up on the outside, Big Drink of Water is second. King Snake 3 wide third. The Virginian backs off to rebid fourth. Zeno is now fifth. Down at the rail, it's Scotty Brown, then Lontano. A length and a half to Brud Prof, a gap of 3 that's ready to answer. Not keeping up is Flatter Me as they round the far turn. Here's Big Drink of Water now taking over the lead. From the outside and looking for room, the Virginian taking up a wide run is King Snake. Trying to run home from the back, here's Scotty Brown. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Miguel Vasquez and Big Drink of Water trying to see it through. The Virginian is taking a late surge. Scotty Brown is next with King Snake. Big Drink of Water getting tired. Down the center, Lontano. Here comes Lontano and Scotty Brown. Too close to call. That's the duo. It's Scotty Brown from between, Lontano on the outside. A photo finish in the Sunday feature, 57-2. And runners away. From between horses, High Tech is back. Mischieful's moving out. Up on the outside, it's Vigilantia moving forward, and Goodnight Olive is in tight toward the rail. Getting shuffled back a bit was she. Governey is on the outside with Hostile Princess, a gap of 2 to Flashy 2, then Allworthy. The two at the back, Case Project, and Froze All Day. They make their way half a mile from the finish. Mischieful under a stout hold leads the way 3 parts of a length. A Higher Love is now second. Giverny on the outside third. Goodnight Olive at the rail fourth. Dropping back is Vigilante, and then it's back to High Tech is back. A gap of 2 to Hostile Princess. The rest are just not of consequence with 5/16 left to go. Mischieful with her ears up in front, a length and a quarter. Giverny on the outside is second. Goodnight Olive getting ready to launch her bid as she's going to get off the back of the leader. 3 back to Vigilante, then comes High Tech is back as they turn for home. 45-4 for the opening half mile. Mischieful now asked to kick on. She leads by 2 with an eighth of a mile more to get. Goodnight Olive has run a great race. She's in second, but she's making no late impression on Mischieful. Mischieful is a gate-to-wire winner of the Sunday finale. She wins under Corey Lannery and went every step of the way in front. Second, Goodnight Olive. Up third, Allworthy. Back to fourth was Giverny. Up to complete the high five was Froze All Day. 110-2.
That's it for today. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope that you'll tune back in on Wednesday as we're Dark for Live racing on Monday and Tuesday. Back in action on Wednesday. Our first post is 1:10 p.m. for that 10 race card.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.